Upcycling hats. I find the thing about upcycling that just about any one thing can trigger or set your mind on a course of discovery. I was watching a show on upcycling one day, and the idea was to take a room and convert it into a certain design style using upcycled or used items. The team used a hat from the 1950s to style the design theme. A few days later, I started thinking about upcycling hats. So here are some of the wonderful ideas I found. Some hats can be upcycled by using embroidery. I'm thinking on your depending on your skill level, you can buy the embroidery and sew it on to be used on the hat itself. But there are so many different ways to upcycle hats. How about a wall display or to insulate a teapot, especially those crochet type of hats, or to cover a planter, or use as a wall planter or a plant hanger, or even a clock. Yes, a clock made using a hat. How about using a hat for a character you created, like a snowman? Did you say you needed a place to display your earrings? How about using a hat? And of course, how could there be an episode of a lamp that is upcycled? In this case, of course, a hat was used to make a lamp. Using a sun hat as a basket or to make the frame for a mirror. How about that? Use one of those hats and you make a frame for a mirror. How about a quilt? Using parts of hats that create a memory quilt. This is one of my favorite things that I would do, and that is to reuse yarn from hats. Imagine how many more projects you could do if you did this. How about coasters? Yes, those sun hats can make pretty nice looking coasters. Another really cute idea is to use a hat to top off a Christmas tree. Also, if you happen to have a garden and you compost, a hat would make a really handy way to do that. Another idea that occurred to me is that aside from lace, you could add lace. Aside from adding the lace to hats, you could add rhinestones and other things like beads, pearls, you name it. The possibilities seem endless. Well, for now, remember that life is about possibilities, not impossibilities. Till next time, stay well.